Into the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium.
First down, Winston. He gets it to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren. And they get him behind the line. So that short gain on first down quickly negated. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot and couldn't find.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Boston Scott deep for Philadelphia.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that over 1st and 10.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, because they wanted no part of that one. And I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll go again with Sanders. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts.
Under pressure. Line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 29, Winston.
There's Chris Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we've come. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, back to Sanders.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And this is caught by Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
On third down, Winston under pressure, and they get to him again. So fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Scott to return it.
A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Okay, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Burt sets up to throw it.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Here's Sanders. And a loose football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. On the draw, here's Sanders. But he had before he's tackled at the 5.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run with Sanders, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
is Watkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon stats, if they got their way, they try to get every single spot on the depth chart points before this game is over.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
Throw on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Winston now. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston.
Got an open man, it's Olave.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, Winston. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for a save. Brandon Graham. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Jameis to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It seems that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Another run with Sanders. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Philadelphia,
they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season.